So, in my second year of teaching, I was kind of a lush. I ended up drinking an inordinate amount of alcohol every weekend of the year. Any other education majors or teachers out there probably get this all too well. But this is a story of how I stopped drinking forever. So one night I organized a party for a lot of my teacher friends in the region, and I ended up getting so shit-faced that I came home and I had lost my keys and I couldn't get into my apartment because my roommates weren't home. And so I sat in the foyer waiting for them. And I remember really having to puke, but knowing that if I left the apartment, I wouldn't be able to get back into the building because I didn't have my keys. And so I was thinking, like, what is the solution here? I have to puke. It's just nature's going to happen. And I can't puke in this beautiful foyer, and I can't leave. So the genius that I was looked around and I saw my $5 Payless purse. You know what I did? I very methodically took out everything that was in that purse and put it in my pockets. And I looked around, even though there was no one to see me in my utter shame. And then I very neatly, actually, puked in that purse. At the time, I was really proud of myself. And actually, when I retell the story, I'm a little bit proud of myself. But looking back, I think that's the moment where I was like, okay, this is a pretty low point. I should probably refrain from drinking. And ever since then, I have not really drank that much at all. Well, there was this one time in London, and I kind of accidentally puked in a purse and the lobby of the London School of Economics, but that's another story. I Am Trying to Break Your Heart by Kevin Young. I am hoping to hang your head on my wall in shame. The slightest taxidermy thrills me. Fish forever leaping on the living room wall. Paperweights made from skulls of small animals. I want to wear your smile on my sleeve and break your heart like a horse or its leg. Weeks of being bucked off, then all at once you're mine. Put me down. I want to call you thine, to tattoo mercy along my knuckles. I assassin down the avenue, I hope to have you forgotten by noon. To know you by your knees, palsied by prayer. Loneliness is a science. Consider the taxidermist's tender hands, trying to keep from losing skin, the bobcat grin of the living. Infused with the oil of pure grapeseed, scented by creme rose. Bathe color-treated hair in a rich formula with antioxidants. Prevent the appearance of fade and awaken colored hair's radiance and shine. Use your fingers to massage scalp for the ultimate invigorating experience. Mix it up by alternating with other shampoos. Peter packed a pack of pickled peppers. Pickled. There's no way. Steve Rogers' characterization in the first Avengers movie. But cha. Oh, there's so much that makes me happy, actually. Definitely Steve Rogers, and Bucky Barnes, and everyone in the Cat fam. It's just a piece of literature and media and film that just really makes me think, but also I can lose myself in it, and that's so rare. Not to mention that everyone I've met in the fandom has been so fucking nice and just really smart and talented, but not in that way that makes me so blindingly jealous I can't create myself, which is so important. So yeah, I really love Captain America. And beyond that, something that makes me really happy is just being around people I love and who I feel loved by. I think that's a really important feeling, and it doesn't happen nearly enough because of my own insecurities or neuroses, or proximity is really hard once you graduate college and you don't see friends anymore. You try to socialize as a late 20-something person, and it just doesn't work so much because you'd rather watch TV at home, or your family is far away or annoying as hell. But when those moments do come, it's just really, really nice to be around someone or immerse yourself in something that can make you forget all the things that you hate most about yourself or the world. So, yeah, that's the rambling explanation of what makes me happy. Fuck. मेरा नाम रुचि है और मैं स्टीव रॉजर्स को बहुत प्यार करती हूँ. Love, love, love the sound of rain and that really soft, scritchy sound that your fingers make when they run through hair. It's weird, but I absolutely adore that sound. And I think the sound that I hate the most is probably the sound of a door slamming. It just jars me way too much. Yes, the rains in Spain stay mainly on the plains. Actually, I don't know if that's geographically accurate, but I think the biggest turnoff is probably someone who makes you feel really dumb and stupid. So I have so many friends and I know so many people who are just head and shoulders smarter than I'll ever be. But they're so humble and they truly don't believe that. And they believe that everyone has something to offer. And so they're really a joy to be around. But I've also met so many people who are very convinced that they're smarter than me or the other person, and they go out of their way almost to make you recognize that in conversation. So I think when you're trying to educate someone, it's different, or if you're dealing with someone very ignorant and willfully ignorant, it's different. But when you're in casual conversation and you make someone feel about 2 inches tall, I think that's a huge turnoff. I had a really great bean and broccoli salad with olive oil, salt, and pepper dressing. And then I had some yogurt with blueberries and some honey and apple butter. And then I sampled the soup that I had made for the week, which I call garbage soup, which is literally everything in my pantry simmered in chicken broth with some turkey meatballs. And I'm going to be making taco soup tomorrow for the rest of the week. So that is my food repertoire if the donuts and croissants at my work don't derail me. Definitely any slur. I think most other words are really interesting. The root of language and how people use language is always just super fascinating to me. But I think I just have a kind of embedded negative reaction to hearing slurs tossed around. So those are what I'm going to call my words that I hate. Oh man, definitely that unlimited pizza, chicken, and pierogies and burritos. Oh my God. Just unlimited food, and you can eat it as much as you want without breaking out or gaining too much weight or feeling like shit because the food you're eating is unnatural. Holla, Taco Bell. Yeah, I want just like food impunity. That would be amazing.